The world is not black or white, it's gray. And when we're talking about the subject, I think we have to go in with that mindset. This mindset is imperative because the black way of looking at it, the black way of looking at it is like, well, I have to put all my eggs in one basket. I have to only do one thing. And that's not necessarily totally wrong. In some regards, yes, you should put all of your eggs in one basket. But in other regards, it makes sense to vary your skill set, excuse me. Because the truth is, and I'm going to talk more about intangible skills. When you're talking about business, like what business am I going to start to make me money? I do think you should put your eggs in one basket. Once you start branching out, then sure, you can start diversifying a little bit. But for the first one, you should put all of your eggs in one basket. But as far as improving yourself as an individual, I think you should vary it. And I mean that in more ways than just one. I don't mean this, oh, working out and doing business. No, no. In many different ways. Because for a lot of skills, it's like a graph. Okay, we have a graph here. And once you get to this level of knowledge, it's going to be efficacious and actually start improving your life. Meanwhile, this extra stuff, I mean, you're going to be more knowledgeable on the subject, but this isn't really going to be relevant. This is kind of irrelevant. Rarely are you going to use this type of information. And to get to this point where it's efficacious, it doesn't take very long, like a few weeks. And I'll give you a few examples. Doing puzzles, right? Little things, doing puzzles. Within a few days, I mean, for me, after a day or two, I start realizing the effects, but maybe because I'm 17, now I'm more into plastic, I don't know. But in any case, you're going to see results. You're going to get to this level. Now, becoming a super chess puzzle master, whatever puzzles you do, I mean, that's what you get to here. How efficacious is that going to be? I don't know. But this level, right? Boom, here, efficacious zone. Working memory trainers like BioMind, you have an efficacious zone. Dancing, efficacious zone. Becoming a professional, I mean, if you want to become a professional dancer, you have to put all your eggs in one basket, but you can dance practice for like 10 minutes a day, and you can get to an efficacious level. You go to a bar, go to a club if that's the place you like to go. Not really my thing. But if you in a situation where you need to dance, you're gonna know what to do. You're gonna be able to do it. That's an efficacious level. Singing, who knows? Efficacious level. You don't need to be professional, but if you need to sing for whatever reason, there's an efficacious level where it's gonna be useful. Same thing's going for playing guitar, anything. Literally anything you think of. Combat. Like, you don't need to become an MMA fighter, but there's an efficacious level where it's actually going to be useful. So, what I'm saying is, what you should do is vary your skill set. Become capable in many different fields. But don't spend all your time on these fields. Like, 10 minutes a day. Dedicate 10 minutes to, like, 5 different things. And within a few weeks, you can get to an efficacious level where it's actually going to be useful in your life. And then you can move to different things, or you can keep working on those until you're satisfied. But I'm making this video because I don't want people to get too stuck into this all eggs in one basket, because then you're going to end up, doing stuff literally 24/7. And again, it's like, in fact, there's an efficacious zone for putting all your eggs in one basket. Like, putting all your eggs in one basket to this extent, that's efficacious. Right? It's actually going to be useful. You don't want to be just doing a bunch of stuff all day and not progressing in any single thing. But there's a certain level where it's like, okay, put all your eggs in one basket in business. Okay, all of your business time goes here. Or all of your workout time goes to bodybuilding, instead of, doing bodybuilding plus this, that, blah, 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 blah. But there's a certain point where it's like, well, if what you're doing all day is working out or working on your business, then you're going to be good in that field, right? But what about everything else? Because you don't want to be like that little chicken neck, Bill Gates. I'm not going to get too far into his crimes against humanity, but let's just look at the money aspect. Bill Gates is a geek. Bill Gates is a nerd. Bill Gates lacks charisma. He looks like a geek. He's always looked like a geek. This, that, and the third. But he has a bunch of money. You don't want to be like that. He put all his eggs in one basket, made a bunch of money. That's good. Okay? He used it for really bad things, but I'm not going to talk about that. Good, but eggs are too far, like, no. Too much. Too much eggs in one basket, because he's scrawny, looks like a nerd, this, and third. You don't want to be like that. You want to be nuanced. You want to vary your skill sets, but you still want to put specific focus on certain things and level those up. Specifically, you don't want to be the guy running 10 businesses at one time when you have 0 successful businesses. That's a waste of time.